Devotional service is not a matter of sentimental speculation or imaginative ecstasy. Its substance is practical activity. So he is actually giving a like an axiom, like how bhakti is not just about one's sentiment or imagination. It's practically seen. If you have devotion, then you actually do it in a certain way. And he quotes the definition of Srila Rupa Goswami as what is bhakti. So that is what I've written here. BRS is Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. The first verse quotes that Anya Bilashita Shunyam Jnana Karmadi Anavritam Anukulyena Krishnanushilanam. It's actually 1111, not 111. And Prabhupada says bhakti is an act of, is a cultivation, is a sort of cultivation, he writes, because it's an activity, it's not an idle meditation. Rather, it's an activity which is done to please Krishna and being favorable to Krishna. What is not bhakti that we saw? It's not a sentimental speculation or imaginative ecstasy. I provided these notes both in the form of a mind map as well as the flow of the purport. So you can refer later also. All these things are there. And Srila Prabhupada mentions how to perform this devotional service. Now we know what is the definition of devotional service. Devotional service is an activity done to please Krishna without any selfish desires, in a favorable mood for Krishna. So how to perform that devotional service? According to Prahlad Maharaj, it is done in 9 ways. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam, hearing about Krishna, remembering,
Vandanam, Dashyam.
Dasyam, Sakhyam, Atma Nivedanam. So all these 9 processes, we practice devotional service according to Prahlad Maharaj. So, okay, can I just start chanting? Can I just start hearing? Yes, that's always good. But Srila Prabhupada says better to hear from proper bona fide sources and also take the guidance of a spiritual master. Under his guidance, if we practice, then the process is going to be more effective. So he quotes verses from Bhagavad Gita, Mundaka Upanishad, and Chaitanya Charitamrita to emphasize the importance of accepting the process of devotional service through a bona fide spiritual master. And he also, in the course of explaining this, he says why to perform bhakti. So someone may say, why to perform devotion service? He says it's so rare. He quotes the verse from Chaitanya Charitamrita, Brahmanda Brahmite Kona Bhagyavan Jiva. After millions of lifetimes, the living entity actually gets the opportunity to practice bhakti by the mercy of Guru and Krishna. And it is a blissful process, and it liberates one from the material existence, and moreover gives one love of God. So who can perform means anybody who is sincere at heart can actually attempt to perform, because there are no limitations. It's not a physical process, even though it's also it's an activity. It is said, oh, can someone who's lying on the deathbed perform this activity? Yes. So it is very subtle also, and it is seen very externally also. So its range is very broad, so that it can encompass. A small child who doesn't understand the meaning of the mantra can practice devotion service. Someone who is a great acharya who understands the meaning of the each syllable of the Hare Krishna mantra, they also are also practicing bhakti. And where to perform? In General Association of Devotees, and Srila Prabhupada gives ISKCON, the International Society for Krishna Consciousness, that he started, is started for this purpose, to practice devotional service in the Association of Devotees. This is the purpose of ISKCON. So Prabhupada prescribes ISKCON as a place to practice bhakti.